quite a few Xbox fans are a little bit ticked off right now, and I can completely understand where they're coming from. Now, this video might come as a bit of a shock for some of you, but overall, I think that, hey, this is not really a big shock to me. You know what I mean? Quite honestly, I feel like Microsoft has continually dropped the ball and not done a good job of providing for fans. I think that they've really kind of failed to do a lot of things to generate excitement, and I think that's going to be critically. I think critically that's gonna hurt them in the future. Unfortunately, that's going to be something that really kind of smacks them pretty hard. And I think that the way that kind of things are going right now, that shouldn't be too surprising now. Now, the reason why people are, so upset is because Microsoft is taking a lot of things away from them. If you're an Xbox fan, right, you used to be able to be like really excited about the future. It seemed like they had these studios. They were going to be able to finally have, the games to compete with PlayStation, the games to compete with Nintendo. The first party was finally going to be there. It was finally going to be something special. And now it's like, we see that that's not necessarily the case. Not only is that not the case, but the fans give up the most stuff, right? Like, think about this for a second. What are the fans giving up? The fans gave up exclusives. The fans gave up competition. The fans are giving up everything. And, it's funny to me because PlayStation is just kind of handed a win. They're just basically handed a very easy win. And this is something that doesn't help the industry. Like, as much as people go on and on about how exclusives are bad, to me, it's kind of strange that, not only does exclusive help the industry in a lot of ways by promoting competition, but it also actually helps there to be reason to own more than one console, which I think is very healthy as well. Now, the thing is, we lost all this stuff because of the Activision deal, right? So it's kind of interesting to me that so many people are kind of calling this out now, but Xbox fans are talking about this now that we're going into next year, and a lot of Xbox fans are compiling lists and talking about how a lot of Activision and Bethesda and even Microsoft games are missing from Game Pass. Like, especially the Activision games, right? The Activision deal's been closed for a couple years now. It's totally Microsoft's. Nothing can change that. Call of Duty is now officially part of the Game Pass lineup, which is basically something that they said would happen to fans and regulators. You got to pay $30 a month now for that. But a lot of fans are very upset. Microsoft previously implied that the plan was to bring all Activision Blizzard titles to Xbox Game Pass, depending on how you interpret the comments. Either way, they were ambiguous enough to have, set lots of expectations about the potential. And so far, we've only had a little drip rather than a flood. So what games are missing exactly, and what did Microsoft say about it, and why has it been so slow? So let's kind of take a look at what's going on. Now, Microsoft themselves raised expectations around Activision titles coming to Game Pass way back in 2022 when they post a blog post penned by Microsoft gaming CEO Phil Spencer. The firm positioned the Activision Blizzard King acquisition as one that would improve access to Activision's rather pricey back catalog, citing games like Call of Duty, Diablo, and Overwatch, saying, quote, "Subscription services like Game Pass make gaming more affordable and help players from all over the world find their next favorite game. Game Pass empowers developers to bring more games to more players, not fewer. We intend to make Activision Blizzard's much-loved public library, including Overwatch, Diablo, and Call of Duty, available on Game Pass, and to grow those gaming communities." Now, Microsoft reiterated this commitment in 2024 when it dropped Diablo 4, stating there will be even more ways to play as we begin to fill our commitment to offer Activision Blizzard games with Game Pass, both new and classic games from the legendary catalog. We're excited to bring more of our games to Game Pass subscribers. Since then, Microsoft has added only a handful of titles, basically, which is kind of an interesting situation to kind of go along to it. But the list is missing Microsoft Microsoft owned games as well. You know, it's crazy to me that, you know, that their own games are so kind of you know, absent from all of this stuff, you know. So it's interesting the way that these kind of things kind of go about, and there's a lot of games that just aren't, you know, available or whatever. So it is kind of crazy to see. So here's a list of some games that Microsoft owns that aren't on Game Pass. So there is Prototype 2, 007 Bloodstone, 007 Legends, 007 Quantum of Solace, let's see, Arcadian Warriors, Assault Heroes 2, Band Hero, Battlestar Galactica, Blade 2, Blinks 2, let's see, Blur, which is an Activision game, which was a really fun racing game. I wonder what I would have loved to see that one been backwards compatible. Have you guys ever played Blur? Such a good game. You know, it's kind of like a track racer, like a realistic game, but with Mario Kart style pickups. It's pretty cool. Brink, which is a game. Brute Force, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Chaos Bleeds, Call of Cthulhu, Call of Duty Classic, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Black Ops. Although I think Black Ops is, yeah, it's backwards compatible, but it's not in Game Pass. Weird. Let's see, Black Ops 4, Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Finest Hour, Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, Modern Warfare from 2009, Modern Warfare 3 from 2011, Call of Duty United Offensive, Vanguard, World at War. Yeah, I mean, all these Call of Duty games, right, none of them are on Game Pass. Originally I was like, man, they're gonna bring new life to all these old Call of Duty games, which I actually prefer the older ones. You know, but again, we're in this weird situation where these games aren't available yet. Like, why aren't they available? To me, it's kind of crazy to see, you know, all these games that Microsoft owns, but none of them available for people to play. Like, it's kind of insane. You know, I honestly am kind of bummed out about it, because, you know, the people that are we're paying more than ever for Game Pass now, like almost $400 a month. And what did we get? We get Ubisoft, old ass Ubisoft games, and, you know, old ass EA games, and a cloud gaming ability, and, you know, the ability for Fortnite, and also the ability for you know, just stuff that we never even asked for, right? Like Fortnite, like cloud gaming, like you know, all this stuff. Old Ubisoft games, who cares? Like that streaming service, arcade game, like nobody cares about this stuff. You know, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, Crash Nitro Kart, Crash of the Titans, Crash Twinsanity, Deadpool, which was a really good game that got remastered. Well, it came out on 360, PS3, but also remastered on PS4 and Xbox One. Doom from 2016. Let's see, Fear, Fantastic Four, Fast and Furious, Ghostbusters from 2016, GoldenEye 007 Reloaded, all the Guitar Hero games, including Metallica. I can understand maybe those, though, since, like, I don't know if we'd have the ability to kind of have the music still or whatever, but, you know, yeah, The Incredible Hulk from 2003, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. That was an awesome game on the original Xbox. I used to have that game, too. Kung Fu Chaos, which is a Ninja Theory game, really fun game for the original Xbox. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, 99 Nights, 99 Nights 2, Phantom Dust, Project Gotham Racing 2, 3, and 4, Quake 4, Scarface, Shrek, Shark Tale, Shrek Super Slam, Shrek the Third, Singularity, Skylanders, a bunch of different Skylanders games. Let's see, Spider-Man from 2002, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man Edge of Time, Spider-Man Friend or Foe, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Listen, some of these were really great games on the 360, and since Xbox fans don't get Spider-Man games, why not, since you had the license and you had these games, make these games backwards compatible? Like, I don't understand that at all. It's crazy to me that so many of these games aren't available, you know? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys wish that more of these games were available? Rack them up. Crab Gamer out.